Good afternoon, YouTube. It's jafnhaarpall. My new exhaust has arrived and fitted, and it's looking sweet. There it is, Scorpion Serket. I just want to take it out for a little ride, see what it sounds like compared to the stock. I'm going to use my intro with my stock exhaust on so you can hear the sound, and then you can hear this. Let's see what it sounds like. It sounded a bit more beefier, a bit more grunt on it. And I think I'm a bit excited. It does sound sweet. Just picked up from the garage. Just headed down the road a little bit, and then I'm just going to give it a little blast down the road, see what it's like. Sounds beautiful. Got a bit of a burble and a backfire. Beautiful. Got a little bit of a burble when I let off on the throttle. It goes bop, 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 bop. And then if I get up to about 4,000 or 5,000 revs and then let off, it'll drop down, and then sometimes there's a little bit of a backfire. It's a beautiful road. It doesn't change too much of the tone too much. It just sounds a bit more beefy, and you can still hear the engine below me working, and then you can hear the exhaust note separately, which sounds nice. But then when I open up the throttle, all you can hear is the exhaust. It's a bit louder. I've got the DV killer in it, so the baffles are all still in. It's just a debate whether to take them out or leave them in. So that'll probably be the main question for me over the next couple of weeks or months. Baffles in or baffles out. Not too particularly bothered. I've never been too obsessed with having a really loud bike anyway. And at the minute it just sounds amazing as it is. Particularly windy today, which doesn't help. But I can still hear it over it. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but I can definitely hear it now. When it was a really windy day with this stock exhaust on, all I could hear was the wind. Now I can actually hear the exhaust, which is nice. This exhaust, like most aftermarket ones, are better than the stock anyway, in regards to the stock one takes ages to cool down afterwards. So if you've got like a bike cover and you want to put a bike cover on it, it's a bit annoying, you have to wait for the exhaust. This will just cool down within a minute. What a beautiful road. So whether you can just before I started the video, obviously I got a friend to drop me off. I just got a text just before the video because they dropped me off and then they followed me out from the garage and they said it sounds sweet from behind when I left the car. So it does sound sweet. Dead bird down the road, poor thing. Do get a few head turns as well when they hear me coming. I've had a few looks on YouTube with this exhaust. You can still hear the engine, which is nice. But yeah, I've had a few friends and family look at some YouTube videos with me of this exhaust. They're definitely going to hear me come home. But it's not crazily loud, which is quite good. It's not to the point where I can't hear myself think, which is what I wanted. I didn't want something that's really, really, really loud, and if I take the baffles out, that's probably what's going to happen. It sounds sweet as it is. It's quite quiet when idle, except when on a cold start, but on a warm start, it's not too particularly loud, which is good. It's just got a nice note when I open up the throttle, which is what I want. I don't want something that's too particularly crazy loud. And I think I've just wandered into a cycle event. Yeah, there's a cyclist behind me. Cyclists are racing or something. But this is a beautiful road, absolutely beautiful road to ride down on as well. This is kind of a new road for me. I've only just discovered it. I was looking on a map the other day and I just saw this. It was lots of straights and then a few bendies. I was like, oh, let's go down and have a look. So hopefully you can hear it over the wind. I can still hear it, but whether the camera picks up. There's in the picture. Yeah, that couple just looked in the mirror. See him in the mirror? He had a smile on him. Absolutely epic. Yeah. And the best bit's the burble, I think. And what I really like about it is there's hint when you're riding on low revs like I am now, and then open up just a tiny bit, you can hear it just start to kick away, and you know it's going to sound awesome once you let open the throttle. I had a comment on another video a couple of months ago. I can't remember what video it is. I can't remember who it was, I'm sorry. But he said, I think it was my actual review when I first bought it. But the comment was something about, you know, this is a great bike, blah, 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 good engine, as we all know. And he said, my favourite gear is 4th. I know what you mean now, bruv. I know what you mean. Especially with this exhaust on, 4th gear is really, really good. And I really like it. And I know what he means by saying 4th gear. But yeah, it's beautiful scenery out here. Beautiful for push bikes as well as motorbikes. Absolutely beautiful countryside around here, and the day's all right. Although those clouds don't look too advertising. But yeah, really happy with the exhaust. If anyone's thinking about it, I was tempted to go with Arrow because they are the main manufacturers for Triumph. The exhaust. That looks like a good road over there. Really good road. Nice little street bit. So I was tempted to go for the Arrow, but I don't like getting everything that everyone else has. I like to be a bit different, so I chose a Scorpion because it's usually associated with you know, street bikes or stuff like that. You don't usually see, or I haven't seen any videos on YouTube, any forums, even the Triumph Facebook page or anything like that with a Scorpion exhaust on a Sprint GT. So I thought, fuck yeah. And everyone goes for the Acra, don't they? I thought, I want to be a bit different. Get a different exhaust, and my god, does that sound nice. And you can still hear the engine as well, especially when you're idling or who's going to win out of all these cyclists. That is a beast of a straight. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! That's going to sound beast for them, flying past them. But there you go, there you have it. Scorpion Serket exhaust half system. I wanted to go with the half system, I didn't want to go with the full system. I'm not interested in any big mods on this. The bike's got plenty of power and as much as I need for the time being. I'm not looking at flying down the road at 500 miles an hour. And it just sounds sweet. That's pretty much every aftermarket exhaust anyway. I just love bikes and how they sound in general, but this I'm truly happy with. And if anyone's thinking about getting the Scorpion exhaust for the Sprint GT or anything like that, go for it. It's a cheaper option to the Akrapovic or Akrapovic, however you want to say it. It's a cheaper alternative. It's about half the price, depending on what kind of system you get. And you got a beautiful sounding bike with it, depending on what bike you put it on. But in terms of the Triumph Sprint GT, thoroughly happy with it. Absolutely happy. What more can I say? So stay tuned. I have weekly motor vlogs, usually on a Wednesday, so please subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you all next Wednesday. Cheers.